and a bee, a honeybee, come flying out of nowhere and landed on his tongue. It didn't sting him. Part of me almost wished it would.
Sit on me, Holy Ghost.
But I told him, I said, you better be careful because next time you'll have a stinger out. He never did it again. It surprised him. It surprised him. But I got a revelation. I said, Lord, I didn't feel like praising you and leaping for joy when he was persecuting me because of you. How do I do that? How do I do that, Lord? How can I, when they're doing this, I don't feel like leaping for joy.
Come on.
He told me. He said, Barry, the reason you should leap for joy, because the reason they persecuted you is because they saw me inside of you, and that ought to make you leap for joy. That ought to make you leap. That ought to make you shout. That ought to make you dance because they saw me inside of you. That ought to make some joy inside of you. That ought to make you dance before me. He said that ought to put a leap in your feet. Yes. They saw Jesus. Brother, he began to shine out of me, and I didn't even know he was shining. I didn't even know it. There are many times I get up and say, Lord, am I pleasing to you? He's answered no to me a couple of times. He told me that I displeased him with an attitude or something, even a thought. I found out that I'm not even allowed to have my own thoughts whenever I surrender to the Lord. He even takes my thoughts away from me when they're not right.
Come on now.
Glory to God.
But there's times where he says, yes, you please me.
Yes.
There's times where he says, yes. He just wants to love on me a little bit. So let your light shine before men.
Yes.
He said that they might see your works and glorify God.
Amen.
Real works of God that's going to come up out of the church. We're going to cause them to glorify Him. We're going to cause them to lift Him up.
Yes.
Church, we ought to let the light shine.
Amen.
Yes.
We're going to have an altar call here today, church. The musicians will go ahead and come, whoever's going to play today. You know what he said to the church in Ephesus, in Ephesians chapter 5. He's talking about the light. He said, he even told them that, he said, awake, thou that sleepest. You know, he's talking to the church, Brother Harry. He's talking to a church that Paul established in Ephesus. This is what he said. He said, awake, thou that sleepest. He said, arise from the dead. He called their sleep dead. And he said, Christ shall give thee life. You know what the church needs right now, church? Do you really want to know what the church needs? We don't need bigger buildings to be built up to draw more people. We don't need greater curriculum. We don't need... Listen, we got great singers, especially in these organizations that are here. We got a lot of talent. But we don't need greater talent. We don't need people's ability. We need a demonstration of power and of the Holy Ghost to shine down. We need the glory of God to begin to shine down upon His people. We need God to turn His face toward His people. We need God, hallelujah, to let His light shine up out of His church again, that His works that might be glorified, that they might raise up their hands and glorify Christ for what's going on.
Amen.
We need a move of God to stir us up. God is ready and always been ready to move, and whoever will surrender themselves to Him.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
God will move in a person that will humble themselves. You know, I have never saw in my life, and I know I won't see it, where a man or a woman would humble themselves before God, that God wouldn't move on that person. Matter of fact, you know, I believe that's the only thing I ever saw God move on. It's people that would humble themselves and just believe. Just humble themselves and just get lost in it. God moves on that. He moves on it. Brother, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to you for the altar service. And just, I don't know if you got anything you wanted to say. I know what you wanted to before, but I'll go ahead and do it then, brother. I just didn't want to step on over you.
No.
Praise the Lord. I tell you, if you're here tonight, You want to be filled with the Holy Ghost? I know it's traditionally that Friday night's that Holy Ghost night, and I believe God's wanting to do it. But if you want to be filled with the Holy Ghost, church, I'm going to ask you to come up to these altars and begin to pray. Just surrender yourself to God. And you ask God, say, Lord, listen, I need your Spirit, and I'm going to believe you, and just surrender yourself to Him. Listen, we don't need nobody trying to teach nobody or trying to show nobody how to get the Holy Ghost. You just need to believe God for it. He said it's the gift of the Holy Ghost. If you need the Holy Ghost tonight, these altars are open. If you need prayer in your body, we're going to continue to pray for our brother. But if you need prayer in your body, we're going to lay hands upon you tonight, and we're going to believe God. If you need salvation in your life, tonight is the night that God wants to save your soul. But whatever you need tonight, you surrender to Him. This is all God's looking for tonight. Surrender. Surrender. Just give it yourself. These altars are open tonight. If you'll just come and believe God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.